I already talked about why you should be using sunscreen in the first place. Now we're going to talk about what type of sunscreen you should be using. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bahar and I'm excited about sharing my knowledge and personal experiences about skincare with you. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you too can join our community. There are a lot of different types of sunscreens in the market. For example, lotions, sunscreen sticks, powders, and even sprays. But first, I want to talk about the different sunscreens based on formula, physical and chemical sunscreens. First off, physical or mineral sunscreens. These sunscreens work by sitting on top of your skin and creating a physical barrier. And also, they scatter UV rays off of your skin, kind of like tiny mirrors. And because they sit on top of your skin, they don't need time to be absorbed, and you can just apply your sunscreen and leave the house right away. And also, again, because of that layer on top of your skin, it is both UVA and UVB protectant. But these sunscreens also have their downsides. Because of their ingredients like titanium dioxide, zinc dioxide, or even both, they do tend to leave a white cast, and because they sit on top of your skin, they can be easily wiped off by your hand, sweat, water, so you need to be reapplying these types of sunscreens every 2 to 3 hours. And also, mineral sunscreens have nanoparticles that should not be inhaled. And when I say they should not be inhaled, I mean spray sunscreens and powder sunscreens. Next, chemical sunscreens. These sunscreens have a different approach when it comes to protecting your skin. They get absorbed into your skin and they absorb the UV rays and then release them back out of your skin as heat. They do take some time to get absorbed, about like 20 minutes, so you need to wait until they get absorbed, but they are easier to apply. You need less product in order to get that protection, and also they do not leave a white cast. But it still doesn't mean that they come without any downsides. First one is that when you are in direct sunlight, they do lose the ability to protect your skin faster, so you need to reapply them more frequently. And also, they are not meant for very sensitive skins or people that are going through a hormonal phase like periods, pregnancies, or even teenage hormones. Why? Because of that heat that they release out into your skin. So that might cause sensitivity, or maybe sometimes when you use them, you might feel a burning sensation in your skin, which means you should not be using these products. And when it comes to ingredients, unfortunately, some chemical sunscreens have an ingredient in them called oxybenzone. And oxybenzone has also been linked to some cancers, unfortunately. And also, a Swiss study has been done, and they did a research on mothers that are breastfeeding and have found oxybenzone in 85% of these samples, which is obviously not good. And also, this ingredient is very damaging to our coral reefs, and well, I'm not a big fan. Now that we talked about different sunscreens based on ingredients, let's talk about the different types of sunscreens, for example, sticky, spray, lotion, that are in the market. When it comes to applying your sunscreen for the very first time in the day, it is suggested to use a lotion and not the other types of products. One, because, well, you might not get an even application, and two, if you want to get that recommended protection from those products, you are going to be using a lot more than you think. So, for the very first time that you are going to apply your sunscreen for the day, use a lotion. I personally love this one by Skin 1004. It is their Madagascar Centella sunscreen. This is a mineral sunscreen, which is also more like a serum rather than a cream or a lotion. And best part, it does not leave a white cast. So this is something that I do recommend. Now, when it comes to reapplication, that's a whole different story. A lot of people don't like using lotion because, one, maybe they don't want to use their hands are dirty and they don't want to touch their face during the day, and or maybe they don't want to mess up their makeup because, well, lotions could do that. So a good alternative that I also use is sun sticks. You don't have to touch your face when using these, and some of them are actually smudge proof. This one is not. I've tried this on top of makeup, and this one is not smudge proof. So if you want to use it over makeup, this one by Beauty of Joseon is not recommended. But if you want a sun stick that, well, gives you a matte finish, and also when you get out of the gym and you are red as a tomato and you want your redness to go away, this one is the one that I suggest. I honestly love using this one because of the, well, matte finish that it gives me. And also, when I get out of the gym, I am so red that this actually calms my skin down, and I really like this one. Another reason why I don't really like sprays or powder sunscreens, other than the nanoparticles that I talked about, is because it is kind of hard to get an even application on your entire face. But it does not mean that you can't use them at all. For example, you can use them on your scalp, especially this part that is not covered by hair. I personally use this one by La Roche-Posay. I use it on my hair, but I use it in the balcony and I hold my breath when I am spraying this on my scalp because, well, again, your scalp is a part of your body, so it also needs sun protection. So this is a good thing to use because, well, obviously you can't use a lotion and you can't use a sun stick on your scalp. So this is a good option, but again, maybe do it outdoors and not in a closed area. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what is your favorite sunscreen.